Hello everyone and welcome back to another AFK journey video. So we have the patch preview video for patch 154, where Alna is coming, where some other raid up heroes are coming, which we covered in the calendar. So let's go ahead and get into it and break it down.
Hello Magister! Welcome to the version 154 patch preview. This will be the final patch of the Thorns of Devotion season, and we've got a lot of exciting content to show you. Without further ado, let's begin. We're adding 3 new heroes in version 154. First is Alna, the Frozen Mother, a warrior who embodies the fierce strength of the Winterlands. She has spent a lifetime roaming the frozen wilderness, where cold and hardship forged her unbreakable will. She may come off as standoffish, but beneath that icy shell lies a warm heart and a fierce spirit.
Okay, so Alna first is going to be a tank, like we were predicting, celestial tank. And I'm really excited to see what she is actually going to have in her kit. Is she going to be more of a PvP or AFK stage type hero? Because I really do not think she's going to be made as a Dream Realm hero, especially because we got 2 meta Dream Realm releases with both Alicent and Mahira this season. And so probably for people, it is going to be a skip on Alna, or because we're going to be having a new hero coming at the beginning of the new season, who I'm predicting may be a Hypogean support, because we are due for a Hypogean support. And after Celestial is going to come a Hypogean.
Next comes Tilaya, the Wild Blade, a tough young Wildborn warrior. She's fiery, outspoken, and never blindly accepts what she's told. As strong as she is, she never looks down on those who struggle to survive.
So we have Tilaya, who is going to be an A-level Wilder warrior. We've only had a brief kind of preview of her in a story battle where she does have a kind of massive self-shielding and also some AoE cleave type damage in her kit. We're going to have to wait to see more about this. Hopefully there will be a skill trailer coming up soon, because I believe she is going to be coming on the 8th of Jan along with Alna together.
For the people she cares about, she'll stand her ground and protect them with her blade. And finally, Kordan, the Iron-Blood Chieftain, the leader of the Wildborn. Unlike Tilaya, Kordan lives by a much older creed, strength above all else. Years of brutal training shaped him into a disciplined and ambitious leader, one the Wildborn hold in high regard.
Okay, so Kordan also I'm looking forward to, because he's a Mauler hero, and as of right now, Mauler kind of is the most lacking of faction, not really seeing much use in AFK stages, and in PvP, basically not even seen at all. It's just kind of sad for Maulers, unless they have like a really good factional system for the season, they don't see that much usage. So I am looking forward to Kordan, and the crazy thing is, his banner is going to be coming up only, I believe, a week after Tilaya's banner. I think he's coming 15th Jan, so they're going to be 2 heroes pretty close together in their release, and we'll kind of have to choose between them, or maybe just skip both of them. I think they're probably going to be PvP oriented, but yeah.
Alna and Tilaya will arrive as soon as version 154 goes live, while Kordan will be available later.
Okay, so we have a promo code here, Alna and sign patch 154 AFK, and that is going to be 300 diamonds and a little bit of gold as well.
A child trapped in a nightmare turns out to be connected to an ancient story no one knows. Fading dreams and long-lost memories return, leading the child toward a lifelong past. The wheel of fate turns, and its course remains unknown.
And who do we have here? We have the Ravaged realm boss, which I think also is in this patch preview. But okay, it is going to be a story mission, and you get 3 stellar crystals, 300 diamonds. I'll take it.
Another Ravaged realm is coming. This time, you will face a fallen deity head-on, Azora, the corrupted hunting goddess.
This character is so cool, Azora. I really wanted her to be a playable character, like a Celestial Hypogean or something, but turns out she's just gonna be a boss. But yeah.
Blades possess a destructive power. When she unleashes it, a shattering force sweeps across the battlefield, dealing damage to all her enemies and inflicting rend, a debuff that can affect multiple targets.
Okay, you can actually see probably the rend mark on all of your teammates is kind of like a wound across their entire body.
Each stack of rend reduces the target's max health. At the same time, Azora slashes the nearest enemy. If that enemy has only a few rend stacks, her slash will add more. But if that enemy's stacks exceed a certain threshold, she immediately binds them for an instant defeat.
Okay, that is really ridiculous, and it means that we will have to have some way, they're not, haven't told us yet, there has to be some way of cleansing the rend stack onto your allies, because if it's just she stacks up rend and then instantly defeats your team, how are you going to play around that? There's got to be a way to cleanse these rend stacks, right? I would assume.
With a divine power blazing across her blades, Azora hurls them toward the rearmost enemies, dealing damage and pulling the enemies to her.
Oh, she just pulled up everyone, didn't she? It binded onto Merrily in the back, but everyone got pulled up into her close range. That is a lot of crowd control.
Pulling the enemies to her. She then draws her blades and swings them in a wide arc, striking targets in front of her. Targets with rend take extra damage for each stack and are frightened for a few seconds.
There's a frightening mechanic as well. There's a lot of crowd control in this boss. There's HP destruction, and then there's an instant defeat potential if your rends are above a certain number of stacks. I mean, there's got to be a way to get rid of this rend, right?
When Azora manifests her corrupted power, she summons spectral beasts around herself. They charge straight ahead, one after another, damaging and stunning any enemies in.
Another stun? How much crowd control is in her kit? You're really going to want unaffected for this Ravaged ROM. So twins do provide unaffected. I believe Pang also provides unaffected. That was the reason he was using the previous Ravaged ROM as well. So this is going to be really interesting.
Their path. Magister, it's time to unite against the fallen hunting goddess and safeguard the peace of Asperia. Crystal Clash is making a comeback. And this time, Phantomals will be available. In a 3 versus 3 battle, deploying 2 heroes from the same faction will activate its Phantomal.
That's pretty interesting having Phantomals added in here, and obviously because it's a 3v3, you'll only have to deploy 2 of a faction to get your Phantomal, which makes sense.
Unlocking new tactical possibilities. Fight alongside your Phantomals and protect your crystal. Alna's themed event is about to begin. Complete quests to earn stellar crystals and exclusive temporal essence rewards.
Look at Alna, what a beast. What a beast, I can't wait to see her skill info.
More events are on the way. Check them out so you don't miss any rewards. In version 1.5.4, the Homestead system is getting an upgrade. You can now trigger special interactions at specific locations under certain conditions. For example, play a melody next to a flower-scented decoration, and butterflies will gather around you. You can also take a moment to discover the small changes around your homestead. There are little secrets and surprises waiting for you to find and share.
So Easter eggs now added to Homestead?
We'll be adding even more of these interactions to the Homestead in future updates.
Oh, there's a sheep. I want a sheep.
We hope every moment you spend there feels special. Aside from the new Homestead interactions, the template feature many of you have been waiting for is coming soon. You'll soon be able to save, copy, and share your careful.
Okay, this is what I've been waiting for. As someone who is very lazy in designing their own homestead, I'm gonna wait for someone to share their cool homestead formation and maybe copy it. Actually, I probably won't because I do like to stay original. But yeah, I haven't put in the effort to design my homestead. It's just purely efficiency mode for my homestead. But this is a cool feature, definitely being able to share and copy formations, layouts of homestead.
Fully crafted homestead layouts. A new template tab will appear in layout mode, listing all your saved layouts. You can also view any saved template in advance with the preview button. If a template uses decorations you don't have, you can craft them instantly with a single tap. To share a template, you can generate a share code. Once the template is approved, you can pass the share code along to anyone you like. And along with custom templates, we're also offering official layout templates that you can use. I can't wait to see the creative homestead layouts you all come up with. In this version, Temesia and Florabelle are both
Temesia and Florabelle are getting upgrades. The problem is when heroes which are so far out of the meta get a Supreme Plus skill upgrade, it usually does nothing for them and they still remain kind of not very useful. When a hero like Callan, who already was pretty solid hero, gets an upgrade and it was a meaningful upgrade, it really becomes like it can change, to an extent, meta usage. But if a hero is so far away from the meta, usually the Enhanced Force upgrade is just not enough to bring them to life again.
both getting an Enhanced Force upgrade. After the upgrade, Temesia will take less damage while charging. Her Iron Heal will also deal extra damage based on the target's max health while granting her a shield.
There was a period of time, like, I guess in the early days, where people did like to use Temesia, even in PvP. And having, greater damage reduction while she's charging is interesting, but I still find it really hard to believe that she would be a good option in PvP.
A shield. After Florabelle's Enhanced Force is upgraded, her Overgrowth will have a shorter cooldown and will simultaneously affect Smashy, Swifty, and Spiny.
Okay, so I can't remember exactly what this skill did. Like, I know it does provide a buff, but now I guess it's providing a buff to all 3 summons at the same time, and it's on a lower cooldown, which is interesting. Maybe it would have been useful for the Primal Lord, although probably not, because that Primal Lord was a bit cursed. But I guess this is interesting, but again, you're not going to really be using Florabelle anywhere.
Meanwhile, allied summons in their giant form will gain an additional attack boost.
Wait, did she always buff up all summons? Because now it looks like she's buffing up even Hodgkin summons. Does Florabelle buff up other units now? No, I don't know what this is doing. If Florabelle can buff up other summons, which I never really thought about, that could make her somewhat relevant for in the future if, an actual meta summoning hero is released. Because it does look like she's giving that same buff over to the Hodgkin summons. Let me know about that in the comment section. I need to go read up on Florabelle's skill.
The RM Grace set is almost ready. When the 2 gods were defeated, the divine power they left behind turned into a blessing for the brave.
So this is a pretty desirable cosmetic for the Ravaged realm, and especially also the back piece usually is for the highest ranking, if I remember correctly. So that is probably going to be the hardest to get. However, yeah, I mean, if you have the meta heroes built for Ravaged realm, which now is a long list, because it's basically Celestial Hypogean Party. Definitely Mahira is going to be in it, Alicent, of course, and obviously before, Baleran, Harak, Fresto, it is a Celestial Hypogean, basically, intensive, event in order to rank well. But, yeah, I mean, this is a really cool cosmetic, okay.
Join the Ravaged Realm event and climb the ranks to earn the new RM Grace set. Alna, Tilaya, and Kordan will also receive their headgear in version 154. Raise their affinity to claim their headgear. And finally, as always...
Okay, the reward breakdown, which is not really interesting. We'll just go ahead and skip this, and let's see any other information.
Let me think. Did I forget anything? Oh, right. I heard that the Serene Lyceum is preparing for its court mage selection. Oops, I should not have mentioned that. Better wrap this up before anyone...
Okay, sounds like a spoiler for the next season, potentially. Court mage selection by the Serene Lyceum. It could give an idea of, maybe the theme for the next season. But that is probably it, right?
Starts asking questions. See you next time, Magister!
Okay, so overall, this was a pretty interesting patch preview. Definitely the Ravaged Realm boss is interesting, has some pretty crazy mechanics with the crowd control, with the instant defeat potential at a certain number of rend stacks, and then with also the grouping up and chaining in enemies towards and pulling them in. You're going to really want to have unaffected in this Ravaged Realm boss. That is going to be pretty important. So heroes who grant that to allies especially, like I believe Pang does with his shield, and then also the twins, they are going to be game changers probably for this Ravaged Realm. But yeah, let me know what else you thought about all of this patch preview and breakdown. There wasn't much info on actually the characters, unfortunately, just kind of their introduction and lore. There was no skill depiction at all. And then also the Supreme Plus skill upgrade, honestly, Temesia, I don't think, and Florabelle, if she can buff other summons, then there could be potential in the future if some really meta summoning hero is actually released. So anyway, guys, let me know what you think about all of this in the comment section down below. What are you most excited for? And yeah, that's going to be it for this one. And as soon as we get more information, definitely we will be making a video about it. So thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And if you're thinking about making a purchase in AFK Journey, please use my affiliate link for the official Farlight store. This is the best way you can support me and also gain 5% bonus dragon crystals on your purchase. My affiliate link is in the description of this video in a pinned comment, and you can actually bookmark this link in your browser, and whenever you're planning to make a purchase, just go ahead and return to the bookmark link and make your purchase. It will support me and be greatly appreciated. So thanks for watching. I'll hopefully see you in the next video, and until then, everyone, peace out for now.